And at this point, you are no longer live streaming. And now you can see from the YouTube dashboard that I am no longer live streaming. It says that I'm offline, and chat is still going, and everybody's really, really confused as to why I'm live streaming and why they can't hear sound. It's because my microphone was being used for the recording of this demo and not by the OBS running in the virtual machine. I know that is very confusing. Just forget you heard it. All right, let's go back to preview stream, and you can see I'll go ahead and enable my webcam. There I am again. Hi. And I'm sorry for the little glitches, guys. It's because I'm actually running in a virtual machine. Things are kind of a little bit slow. The webcam's not always working. It's something that I didn't really expect, but we're going to go ahead and continue with the demo because I think we've got some good stuff here. All right, so the next thing is if you want to live stream to Twitch, it's actually very much the same. You just want to go up to settings. You want to go to your broadcast settings and change it from YouTube to Twitch. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your stream key from the Twitch dashboard. So log into your Twitch account, go into the dashboard, grab that stream key, copy and paste it directly into here. And then make sure that down here where it says advanced settings, it says you should set the keyframe interval to 2 seconds and you should use X264 encoding under advanced settings. So just make sure that you have everything set so that all those red warnings go away. That is literally the only difference. And currently you can only stream to Twitch or YouTube at one time. If you want to stream to both services at the same time, you're going to need to use OBS Studio because it's going to have future support for that. But the old version of OBS, you can only stream to one or the other at a time. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how to up your game a little bit and make things look a little bit more professional. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Adobe Photoshop on my system. You can use any program you want, MS Paint, whatever. It doesn't really matter what graphics editor you use. I'm going to demonstrate something here that will make you look like a lot more professional live streamer. So we're going to go ahead and just create a new image, and we want that image to be the same size as our stream, which is 1920 by 1080 or 1280 by 720. But you want to opt for a larger resolution, or at least an equal resolution to whatever you're ever planning on live streaming at, because you can downscale it, but when you upscale it, it looks like crap. Let's go ahead and hit OK. And now we have a big white box. So what are we going to do with this big white box? Let's go ahead and drag in an image. Open up my little photo folder here. I have a little matrix background. I'm going to go ahead and just drag that out there. And now I have an image as my background. I'm going to go ahead and rasterize that layer because that'll allow me to edit it. Now I'm going to show you something really cool that you can do. So we're going to go ahead and crop out 2 sections of this really quick, just as a demo. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up the top of the screen here in Photoshop and say I want to do a 16:9 aspect ratio, because that's the aspect ratio of 1920 by 1080. So I'm going to go ahead and just create a box, like let's say about like that, and I'm just going to hit delete and cut it out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click over here on the matrix background. I'm going to say I want to do a drop shadow. Again, this is just my own personal preference. I'm just doing this as a little demo for you guys. So I'm doing a little drop shadow. You can see there's some shadowing on the edge there. And then I'm going to cut out another box, but I want this one to be a 4:3 for my camera, and we'll just put it over here. Just a little demo. So we'll just put it right there, and we're going to cut that out too. And it still has the same drop shadow effect because it's associated. So now I've got some stuff on here. Let's go ahead and drag in another graphic just so I can demonstrate this point. Let me pull in Barnacle Thinking. So here I am right here. I'm going to put this down in the corner. I'm going to shrink it down just a little bit. Hold on, let me lock the aspect ratio. If you guys would like to see me do a tutorial on how to use Photoshop for some simple things too, let me know, because I use it a lot. I'm not a pro at it, but I know a couple of things. So let's go ahead and do that, and then let's go ahead and pull in my Barnacle's Nerdgasm logo. So let's go find one of the logos. All right, so here we have my logo. I'm going to go ahead and lock the aspect ratio and just shrink it down. And we're just going to stick it down here in the corner somewhere. All right, so now I have a logo. I put a couple of graphics on here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the background because we want it to be transparent. So let's go ahead and just delete the background. And now you can see get this checker pattern. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to File and we're going to save this. But you have to save it as a PNG because we want to preserve that transparent back layer. So we're going to say, you can already see I did one OBS backdrop right here. So OBS latest backdrop. Okay, so now I saved that. What I can do is now open up OBS. And what I'm going to do in my composition here is I'm going to say add an image. And we're just going to call this backdrop. Let's go ahead and browse and open up that image we just created. So that's OBS latest backdrop. Click OK. And now you can see we have a backdrop image. Now what I want to do is put my webcam perfectly in the box up there. So I'm going to click Edit Scene. I'm going to go ahead and drag this. Hold on. Edit Scene. Move this around. Come on. Webcam. There it is. It can be a little finicky. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick this in the background of our box up here. And then I'm going to go to our gameplay, and I'm going to shrink that down so that it fits in our other box here. So let me go ahead and just stick that up in the corner. Scale it down just a little bit more. Put as many cameras you want. You can put a camera on your keyboard, on your mouse, one of the your entire gaming setup, and put them all in little windows around here and create your own custom backdrops. And again, I can switch between full webcam and my backdrop. So just by pushing Control 1 and Control 2. And now we're back in the game. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to set up your first live stream on YouTube or Twitch TV using the Open Broadcaster software. If you have any further questions, leave them down in the comments or come over and tweet me. I am at Barnacles. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video and you found it useful, please give it a like down below. If you thought it was total rubbish, give it a dislike. This is how I steer my channel and how I know if I'm doing a good job or not. Also, if you guys want to support my channel, check the links down in the video description. I have lots of deals down there.
Hey, you guys want to see my computer room? I just got to enter a code right here on this here door pad. And we'll get, yeah, what?
Hey, what's up, Nerdgasm fans? Jerry here, aka Barnacles, and I've been getting a lot of requests to do an updated tour of the man cave. And here's the man cave light switch, and you can see it's conveying exactly how I feel every time I come in this room. Now, for those of you that found this video and actually don't know me, after looking at this room, you're probably just going to start drawing the conclusion that this guy's lonely, he's a virgin for life, he lives in his mom's basement, even though this room is obviously upstairs, and a whole bunch of other troll things. Well, here, let me just put those to rest for you really quick. I've been married for 9 years, I have a wonderful 3-year-old son, I have a career I've been in for 15 wonderful years, and I couldn't be happier. Now, for those of you that do know me and have subscribed to me, you know I'm passionate about technology. You know that this room is an exact reflection of what I think is just awesome and functional and just out of this world. And you guys know that I don't do things conventionally. I mean, I think that's what sets me apart, and I hope that's why you guys enjoy watching my videos. I love making YouTube videos for you guys. I'm passionate about technology. I love interacting with people. I love finding other people that are like-minded, and I found people like Whipspeed and Stuart Tonks that just build crazy setups in crazy rooms. And it just gives me more motivation and energy to keep pushing harder and harder. And I love it when I get mail from people saying how I've inspired them to build their own man caves and how they've gone to triple monitor setups and done crazy things with TVs and unconventional things because of watching my videos. That's why I do this, guys. That's what gives me the biggest thrill in making YouTube videos. Oh yeah, and shitting on the trolls. That's fun too.